In terms of my role as Parliamentary Secretary, I'm very plugged into Services New South Wales and my Minister is Victor Dominello. Their mission is really to be an interface between consumers and government agencies, empowering consumers and also informing our policies. But I think it's important to remember that that's what they are, an interface. So many people who go in think that Services New South Wales are actually issuing the driver's licences, when in fact RMS are still issuing the driver's licences and still making those regulations. And so the policy responsibility is still there with them. But what Services New South Wales has done very successfully is massively reduce the cost of service delivery in terms of that process and enriched it and made it so much better for consumers. I think a real key for the success of Services New South Wales is that it was a ground zero organisation. So we weren't taking an existing service culture and trying to modify it. The ground zero approach meant that people were recruited specifically for their attributes in terms of their passion for customer service, their savvy with the internet, and those attributes were then enhanced obviously with training in how to deliver the service. But it's been said to me before, you can take a nice person and treat them and teach them how to deliver a service. You can't take someone who knows how to deliver a service and make them a nice person. So that's really been the beauty of the ground zero approach. Yeah, there's actually two issues there. There's a bit more to it than you might think. There's obviously people who are not online and they're being left out of this opportunity. But often those people who are not online, they're not tech savvy, but they are very consumer smart. And I'm talking about elderly people. They've got time, they shop around. So they are still accessing service. In some ways, they're getting better service, believe it or not, in some ways, than people who are online, young people who are very tech savvy, but they're not consumer smart. So digital inclusion is really about, I think of it in three groups. The tech savvy group, who to me are not consumer savvy, so they're actually not maximising their experience. Then you've got the people who are online, they're not so tech savvy, and they're also not maximising the experience. And then you've got people not online at all for whatever reason. I mean, they might be disabled, in jail, homeless, geographically isolated. And so the more we can kind of reduce that group, the more opportunity we have to better service those ones who aren't online. Yeah, holistic, that's another one of my buzzwords. Holistic basically means a holistic policy will be cobbling together grants in a holistic way to deliver one service. I actually want that word holistic. It's a much bigger word. To me, it's about the full picture in terms of all levels of government. For the consumer outcome, so holistic policy in government at the moment in New South Wales means coordinating our different agencies. I think the opportunity in the digital age is to think holistically in a much bigger way for all of those. And in that way, we can empower citizens to make good decisions.